Hola. What's good, everybody? It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you them beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. It's your girl. I records energy charts to fill. And we are going to be getting into our week ahead horoscope. This is a beautiful new week. We have the new moon in Gemini that is popping off on 6/6 this Thursday. Okay. I already did the horoscopes for all the sun, moon, rising. So definitely tap in and check and see what's going on so you know how this energy is going to be affecting you. This is a major week in the cosmos, not only because we have this new moon in Gemini, but because we have a lot of planetary energy in Gemini. We're about to be having so many planets in Gemini. So if you are a Gemini rising, sun, moon, Mercury, it's all about to be lit up. Okay. Also, happy birthday to all of the Geminis celebrating another year around the sun. Happy birthday. I hope y'all are feeling blessed and better than ever in your new fresh year. Yes. And today we have Mercury that just moved into Gemini as well. Okay. On YouTube, let me know if you are here and if you can hear me. On Instagram, let me know as well where you're watching from, how you are doing, honey. How you doing? How y'all feeling? So Mercury moves into Gemini. Mercury is ruled by Gemini. This is saying that we're going to be having a lot of conversations popping off, people talking back and forth, that yaki, 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 okay? Mercury and Gemini is going to be keeping us very, very busy. And there's going to be a lot, I feel like, of good news coming in this week because it will be conjunct Jupiter tomorrow. And Jupiter is a planet of blessings and it's in Gemini. So this is good news coming in from conversations, feeling optimistic, people lifting and teaching each other spiritually, okay, as well. This is a good time to get some spiritual services, okay, like Reiki, which we will be doing on the new moon in Gemini, because Jupiter rules over that, like spirituality, religion, higher learning. So I feel like we're going to be having very enlightening conversations that are expanding our perspective, that are boosting us with like new things that we're being curious and want to learn about, want to study or teach. This is a really beautiful time, okay? Thank you for the badge, my love, Divine J888. Speaking blessings over you, honey, in this beautiful new week and this new moon. So on the new moon, we're going to be doing a Reiki, okay? Reiki is a form of energy healing, okay, that can clear out stress, unwanted energy, okay, rebalance your chakras, and it works on the spiritual level, okay? It works on the subtle energy level with your emotional body, strengthening the aura, and we're focusing on divine connections because we're in the season of the twins. We're in the season that is stimulating our mind and our relationships and partnerships. So this is for love, for romance, for opening up your throat chakra, okay, as well, for feeling encouraged and empowered to speak your truth and also make the necessary changes, because we also going to be having the sacral chakra that we're focusing on, and the throat chakra. So the night of the new moon, I'll be going live on a private YouTube for about an hour. We're going to be having a sound bath, a group reading. The next I'll post the candle altar and the Reiki report. Okay. So you can secure your spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Also booking readings, doing readings this week. So if you booked with me, we will be talking soon. I'm doing a lot of the pre-recorded readings this week as well. So yeah, know. Okay, YouTube's in the building. Yes, this week is going to be very, very delicious, very, very blessed with this Mercury and Jupiter, especially this new moon. Another thing is that this week is going to be good for going into the details, okay? Doing your own research and having transformational conversations. Mercury is trining Pluto. Now, also tomorrow, we're going to be feeling the sun, which is our energy and life force, where our attention is going, next to Venus. And this is stimulating our desire to feel good, to look good, to value ourselves, to question our values, if they have been giving us life force energy, sun, or if they have been, depleting your energy. This also is a good time for romance, for divine connections, like we're going to be focusing on for Reiki, for romance, for friendships, and for enlightening yourself on your finances. If there's something that you've also been wanting to do, like budget, right? This is a good week to do that, to like see what comes in, what goes out. And if this is not financial budgeting, maybe this is your own energetic budgeting, seeing what you are still valuing that you want to give your attention and research and time to, and what is no longer serving you. Sun conjunct Venus can also be bringing in not only love, but feelings of peace, okay, as well, and creativity, because Venus is stimulating that. It's a good time to go to a show, to listen to some new music, new albums, to dance, to shake it out, okay? That's really what I'm seeing for this. Then we got the new moon on Thursday. I already spoke about it in the horoscope. Now, this is going to be the lover's moon is what I'm calling it, because it's conjunct Venus. Pero it is also making a square to Saturn. Now, this square to Saturn is making this new moon, like if it could have been something so magical, it's a little bit of a damper on this new moon. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be making some people feel isolated, or also seeing where they need to compromise in relationships. There could be some instability and separations happening in relationships. If people are needing their space, people are needing grace, they need some time apart, because Saturn is also very isolating and it can be depressing. So if you've been feeling like depressed about your money, about your looks, about your relationships, this new moon is asking you to set a new intention about the way you think about these things, the things that you are, feel like are resources that you can really utilize, or what is actually, you thought it was stimulating you, but it was actually depressing you. Saturn's going to be bringing that up. It's giving reality checks. So we could also be having conversations around love and money. That can be a little hard. Okay. That can be a little hard, that we can feel like we're needing to get more strict with our energy, with our money. Okay. And how we take care of ourselves, especially focusing around the way that we think about things. Okay. Because it's Gemini energy. We're going to have Mercury in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, Sun, Moon in Gemini, and of course, Jupiter. So this is what we would call a stellium. And then what that means is that there's a lot of planets in a particular sign, highlighting that sign, those people with those placements, and just those themes in general. So we could hear a lot about things that are related to Gemini, which is our community, our neighborhood. It's also going to be schools, children, writers, okay? Writers, speakers, young people in general, more news around young people, and even like mental health issues that young people are going through because of their values and the world. Okay. So this weekend, also, we're going to have Venus making that square to Saturn too. So we have to take extra good care of ourselves. Okay. This is a good weekend. Like, it's stimulating Gemini season, but with the Saturn square, it's a good time to slow down. It is a good time to think about your long-term goals, and if your current actions and mindset and schedule are supporting those long-term goals. Now, this weekend, you could feel a little lazier than usual with the Venus square to Saturn. So it's, like I said, a good time for rest, for isolation, for rejuvenation, all of that, because Saturn is a little bit harsh. Okay. So I want you guys to realize that the inner critic, it does play a role in our life, but we cannot just be 1,000% subscribed to that. Okay. Yes, we need to have awareness and be conscientious, but we cannot succumb to the shadow side. Okay. So that's what's happening this week, you guys. Take it easy over the weekend. Ultimately, the beginning of the week is looking very busy. It's looking very stimulating. It's looking like relationships, love, money are themes for this week. And also mental health, battling depression, battling negative feelings, inner critic energy, imposter syndrome, and all this stuff. And we have to realize that that's part of this human experience. It's like, it's not always going to be butterflies and rainbows and love and light. That is living a life that is actually spiritual bypassing, because you're not actually ignoring what it is to be a human. You're saying it's all good because it's spirit, but it's like, we also have spirit, body, and mind. We have to get these all aligned. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Thank you guys for the love on the gram. But yeah, yo, I just want to speak life over you because it is going to, it could be a little bit of a doozy. Okay. It could be a little bit of a doozy. Let me see. If you have a lot of Gemini in your second house, I would definitely watch your horoscope. Okay. But ultimately, that is the house of money. So there should be some news around money and also your self-worth and your resources, things like that. Yeah. 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 Whew. Oh, we got the Fool card. We got the Fool card. This Fool card is saying this new moon is bringing us new beginnings, new chapters, taking a new leap of faith. Okay. I feel like with the Fool card, people are getting out of their comfort zone and doing things that are out of the ordinary, and they're going to be feeling good for you. Okay. I'm almost seeing like a flip switching, and it's like shit that you used to do. Now you're like, yo, I think I want to try a new way of doing this. Okay. I think that there's better ways to take care of myself. I think there's better ways to show up in my relationships, better ways to show up with my financial responsibilities. Okay. Bills, spreadsheets, budgeting. The Fool card is also saying that we're getting a download. We're getting a nudge from spirit. This is coming in through like some of you guys, it's hearing things. It could be on the radio, or you guys are hearing a constant message from people. Whenever you're talking, you're hearing this constant message. And this could be something that is confirmation for you to take this leap of faith. The Fool card's also like, don't be afraid to do something goofy, to do something silly, to do something that doesn't make sense to other people, because it's like you are marching to the beat of your own drum. And a lot of you guys here with part of this is that what you have to let go of is people pleasing. Okay. What you need to let go of is people pleasing. What you need to let go is giving other people too much power. Okay. Over how you feel about yourself. Because we have this 10 of swords, we have the 8 of cups, we have the 5 of cups, we have the 7 of wands. We got a lot of fighting cards, yo. 2 of cups reverse, yo. Ay, Dios mío. We also have the emperor, the hanged man, and the 7 of cups reverse, okay? Lots of cups saying that this week is going to be stirring up our emotions. And I feel like this deep connection between the mental and emotional body, okay, coming through here, where it's like seeing if they're on the same page. And ultimately, I feel like people are going to be dealing with a lot of like disappointment in some way, or some like hope that you had for something to turn out a better way. This could have been with your partners, or with your money, with your relationships, with your coworkers, with your peers. And it's like, I get this feeling of feeling misunderstood, and also carrying and taking other people's projections as your own story. We have the 10 of swords. This can signify that there has been a betrayal of some sort, or you're also making a situation worse than it is in your own head by becoming the victim, and not seeing the power that you have, okay, over that. People are having back problems. You could have a pinched nerve as well coming through, which is not good. Okay, but ultimately back issues, needing to stretch, get massage, your foam roller, you know, get your back aligned, get your spine aligned. Some people might be going to the chiropractor, getting some acupuncture coming in to deal with this pain. I feel like also some people have been having chronic pain, or this could be emotional pain too, because you're mourning the last chapter of your life. Okay, you could be mourning a chapter that has closed before you were ready to say goodbye to it. I feel like for some reason, yo, this is looking so familiar to me. I feel like this is echoing last week's reading. So I feel like we're still dealing with some of this. I really feel like we got the 5 of cups and 8 of cups for some reason. Okay. Could have been a private reading, but I do feel like it was this. I'm not sure though. This is really saying that whatever. Yeah, I do remember this. Okay. I do this. We talked about this. Last week. Reflecting on a lot of memories coming up, again, that disappointment, but seeing that there's still more things out there. So let's say, you know, you didn't handle your money the way you wanted to, or you missed out on getting something, or like there has been some conflicts in relationships and now you're building back from that, or you're taking your own space and grace. There's still more here waiting for you. Okay, there's still more here waiting for you, but you have to turn around. I feel like people are focusing on what went wrong or what they could have done better, or being, again, hard on yourself. People are also perhaps having a sense of like agitation and irritation. Mars is in Aries, okay? So this is also giving a little bit of fighting. Some people are fighting with themselves, like not look back into that past, fighting with yourself to take matters into your own hand and start on this full card journey, start on a new chapter. And part of this, we have the Emperor card, is like you have to lead the way. Nobody else is coming to save you. Nobody else is coming to do it for you. You have to come up and do it yourself. But that's the beauty in it. That is the beauty in it, because you're here to do you. You're here to be you. Okay. The Emperor card is saying we could have a lot of responsibilities this week too. And we're needing to, for some of you guys, you're organizing yourself in a new way. You are using maybe a new planner, okay? A new planner, a new set of reminders for yourself. Maybe you're writing out your schedule, what you're going to do on a day-to-day, week to week, month by month, especially if you're working towards a goal. Now, we also have this Two of Cups reverse, make love, not war, next to this Seven of Wands. So it is giving like people are on edge. People could be speaking impulsively. You can also see with this Two of Cups how you have been giving, again, your power away to a situation or to a person. You have been pouring your cup so deeply into someone else that now yours is empty. That's why you're depleted. You're having back problems and issues. Some of you guys, it could also be headaches coming through. Two of Cups. Some of you guys are also working on healing your relationships or boundaries. Okay. Saturn square, Venus square Saturn is boundaries in relationships. Okay. And knowing when it's time, again, to take that space and give people grace. We have the Hanged Man. This is a energy that's, I feel like our dreams are going to be speaking to us, okay, with the Hanged Man. This is also about some sort of death and letting go and release, because we're needing to also see something from a new, fresh perspective. That's what the Hanged Man is about. Now, you have been resistant to maybe seeing the way another person would see a situation, okay? You have been resistant against how your higher self has been trying to show you the light of a situation. And your ego or like your pride is stopping you from really opening up to those downloads that are coming through your intuition, through meditation, through your dreams, through those, you know, if you're going on nature walks and stuff, there is this new revelation that's coming through to you. But I almost feel like an emotional connection from your ego is like, this energy is asking us to mature. Okay, that is what it is. This weekend, especially, to mature on all levels, okay, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And part of that is taking accountability for our own actions, for the amount we poured into somebody else, because that was on you. No one's going to make you do that. Thank you. I didn't see all those comments, but oh my God, what is going on? What is really good? Oh, it's Pride weekend. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun, but I don't know. Definitely be mature, all things in moderation. With Saturn coming in is saying we need to have some do's and don'ts and sticking with it. Now, we also have the Seven of Cups, and this is showing that we're not seeing everything in its entirety. Okay. There are some blind spots happening. People, again, I feel this heavy energy of getting lost in your ego. Some people getting lost in materialism. Okay. Two, getting lost in materialism. Let me look right now. We also have yeah, I believe it's because right today, you know, as well, we're getting, you know, situated with this Venus energy. So it's like, yeah, relationships are coming up, our values coming up, and confusions around I also feel like people who have been escaping or avoiding their problems, you're going to need to face them, okay? 7 of Cups. People being very indecisive, and I always feel like Gemini season is a time that we have to make decisions. Okay, the Lover's card. So yes, making decisions, but feeling like you don't have all the facts. People who have been lying as well can be revealed. Okay, but yeah, Venus and the Sun are conjunct. They're going to be doing the Cassimi and everything tomorrow, which just means that they're going to be conjunct, very close to each other here. And this is amplifying Venus. But sometimes when this happens, the Sun, it lights up the planet that is next to. And that could cause, that can basically cause flare-ups here in those relationships. I just feel like it's going to be a little bit of a hard week for relationships, okay? And part of that is just because we're not seeing the other side of a situation. Maybe we could feel misunderstood as well, or we're confused perhaps on where we stand with people. Some of you guys, it's not relationships, but it's just more monetary and financial. And others of you, it could just be your self-esteem and the way that you love and care about yourself. You could be getting new downloads about what you need to do to really take care of yourself. I'm pretty much gonna lose my mind this week. I could because the way I have a Gemini stellium in my chart naturally, okay, and the way that we having one in the cosmos, it's just stimulating my stellium. I have all these placements. I have Mercury in Gemini. I have Jupiter in Gemini. I have the moon in Gemini and my rising. So y'all need to really pray for me. Because Mercury about to really turn, I'm about to be turned. Okay, Mercury about to turn me up. Y'all actually prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. Yo, like I was talking about relationships, why we pulled the twin flame cards. Now, it's not just romantic relationships, okay? It can also be your soulmates, your friends, family relationships. Yes, we got a lot of Gemini moons. I meet a lot of Gemini moons and risings. Because we have all that, synastry. If you have air placements, it's just going to be trining, which is not the strongest aspect, but you can work with the energy. It could be bringing you good stuff typically, but you have to work with the energy. You have to open up. Okay. So we have fall, full moon. Okay. You're saying yes to something. The time has come. Some people are moving on. I feel like completing chapters and moving on, focusing on your needs. We have fixed. Okay. And so this can also show people being very stubborn in the way that they want to do things. Okay. Now there is a juxtaposition, and this is emphasizing the confusion. Okay. Because we have one card that says yes and one card that says no. I feel like this is that duality that Gemini season is bringing to us. A part of you wants to say yes, and a part of you wants to say no to this decision. This is that confusion. A part of you wants to say yes to maybe ending a certain chapter, or you want to say yes to taking a leap of faith on an intuitive idea, but you could have been too stubborn and relying on situations from the past. Okay. You're also going to be seeing who you can rely on this week, who's really there for you. Okay. We also have Phoenix, death, rebirth, next to twin flame. So I feel like relationships are going through a rebirth, a level up, a transformation, maybe after a period of conflicts. And then we also have Crow. Okay. So I feel like some of you guys are seeing a lot of signs from spirit, your ancestors, Akashic records, shamanic healing I'm getting from this crow spirit. Maybe some of you guys will be seeing crows. It says memories, which I talked about already in this reading, that we're having a lot of memories come up. Okay. And this also says an omen and a new event happening, a clever problem solver. So this can show, I feel like if we're paying attention to the signs, we're going to be getting the answer on that decision that we need to make. And also remembering your own magical powers from past lives or this life, okay? Child, the power of your own innocence, the power of your own joy, the power of your pure spirit. Child is also a symbol of beginnings, okay? Some people can also be hearing from like spending more time with children, doing activities with kids. You're having memories come up from your own childhood. And it also says new perspective. We also have bouquet, gratitude, love. Maybe some of you guys are going to get some fresh flowers for your house. You're working with herbs. Some of you guys could also be getting flowers, maybe from a child, okay, or planting flowers with a child, watering flowers. We have mountain and raccoon. A lot of these cards have to do with problem solving. So if you're confused, you're going to be getting Mercury and Gemini is going to be giving you diverse solutions or curiosity and hunches to go follow. Okay. Oh, you thought pregnancy? Yes, literally. We could be hearing about pregnancy from somebody else, okay? Seeing pregnant people. Maybe some of you guys are pregnant. We also have mountain, and this is a problem distance. So we're having problems. We're having delays. Someone's being very stubborn. But I do feel like by the end of the week, there's some problem solving coming with Mercury trine Pluto. This could be through, exchanging ideas with different people, getting different perspectives, okay? And not being stuck in your own way. And I feel like this week is trying to make us clever, okay? Gemini is also a very clever sign. All right. So we can also be like stimulating different parts of our mind. I also feel like Gemini season with Mercury and Gemini, overstimulation is going to definitely be a thing. Okay. Overstimulation is definitely going to be a thing. So with that, try to take a deep breath, get back into any meditation practices, movement practices that can be helpful. Some people, you could feel like your relationships have been suffocating you. Someone's clingy. Maybe you've been very clingy. Some insecurities popping up. We're focusing on our mental health, worried, anxiety, literally, fear, insomnia. We have return to sender. This could be also a good week to do your protection work, to protect your house, your family, your loved ones, protect your power. Also, there could be things that are happening where your ancestors are revealing to you ways that your energy has been leaking. We have energy vampire. We're going to find out. Oh my God. And we definitely got this last week. We got spiritual hygiene, meditate, crystal healing. Okay. Meditate to calm down those nerves, that anxiety, that fear, and anything that has been draining you energetically. Okay. I just feel like this weekend's word is boundaries. Boundaries. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's a lot of stress. A lot of stress. I mean, it was last weekend too with Mercury and Uranus. Now Mercury is in Gemini, and Mercury is the planet of anxiety. Okay. Or overthinking. Wow, you guys, we cannot make this up. This week is such a portal. What? We got 0, 0, 0, 0 and 9, 9, 9, 9. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. The beginning and the end. This says limitless potential, and this says lesson learned. Okay, lesson learned. Chapter is closing and a new beginning with infinite potential, the Fool card. I just love how all these oracle decks are just emphasizing the same message, trying to get it clear, trying to get it through to you. I always say a prayer before bed for astral protection. I've been doing that a lot. Protecting my spirit, my astral body from any intruders, any people that are going to twist my energy in the astral. Because there are people like that. There are spirits like that. So always just say a prayer of protection. That's what I do before going to bed. And part of your bedtime prayers, pray for your astral projection. I be praying like, I do not want to be nobody's mother effing dreams. Because then you start thinking things. I ain't got time for that. Okay. I do not have time for your own dreams, your own projections. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Yes. I love that. Yes, protection oil from Bella Mambo. Love that. Could use protection oil as well. Okay. But yeah, for all protection, I mean, I say my own prayers off my own mind, but you could always open up the Psalms. Psalms are great. And praying to, it depends on your own religion, but St. Michael is also really good for protection. So 000, limitless potential, rest, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, victory. So this is saying anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. And part of this too, is that Two of Cups reverse. It's like sometimes thinking that someone else has something that you don't, but it's like you have certain gifts of your own. Okay. So it's like, if you're appreciating something in somebody else, it could be because there's a part of you that is seeing yourself reflected in that. Okay. And you're needing to work on your own limitless potential. Then we have lesson learned, culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. Okay, so we're learning lessons. We're seeing our potential this week. Okay, so this is going to be a very eye-opening week, a very mentally stimulating week, very busy week. Okay. A week where we need to honor our own values. Okay. Look for fairies. Look for fairies. Some of you guys are connected with the fairies. You're praying, or not, you're praying in your dreams sometimes. Maybe you see fairies. We have journal. Okay. Some of you guys could be getting new journals or writing in the morning, writing at night, writing down your prayers, writing down your affirmations, writing down your dreams. And then we have nourish your temple. So important, making sure you're drinking a lot of water if you can, putting some electrolytes in there, maybe some salt. Okay, nourishing your body, cooking your meals at home can also help with your own anxiety because you know what you're putting in your body. That can be very cleansing for you. I feel like some people are also wanting to cleanse their gut in general this week. So, maybe this is making sure you're taking your probiotics or you're juicing, taking care of your health. Okay. I love all the prayer suggestions in the lives, you guys helping each other out. Love it. Thank you for the super chat on YouTube, Boo. Speaking blessings over you. I love that. We have the same last name. But yeah, you guys, ultimately this week we have power over our choices. Okay. And we have power over the way that we give ourselves grace for feeling hard times. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling anxious, see, what you can do in this moment to shift the way that you're seeing it. Okay. The High Priestess, what new things and unlimited potential that you have. Okay. And so moving on that faith, if you're having problems, knowing that there is a clever solution to every problem. So staying open and not too fixed on an outcome. Okay. Sending you guys so much love and blessings. Thank you for the badge. Amanda is love 80. Speaking blessings over you. Yes, you can do prayers without religion 1000%. I was just saying, I wouldn't tell someone who's not, why would I tell you to pray to St. Michael if doesn't resonate with you? So that's why I'm saying if you are, okay. But you can definitely do so many different types of prayers. And I feel like the best prayers for me for me is the ones that come from your heart and your own words. When you speak to divine, you speak to your ancestors, your angels, and your higher self from your heart, from your true spirit, I think that those are the most powerful prayers sometimes. Okay. So yes, you guys, I hope that you guys have a blessed and beautiful week ahead, taking care of yourself, taking care of others, okay? Taking things into moderation, okay? Pacing yourself, having patience with the process, with yourself, okay? And that's about it, okay? I will see you guys for our Reiki on 6/6. Okay, this is Thursday, Divine Connection Reiki. Secure spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. You can also book one-on-one readings. I'm booking readings into next week, all right? So secure spots. Sending you guys so much love and blessings. Bye. Why do I have Mariah Carey in my head? When you walk by every night. Okay, I'll stop.